Okay, this is finna be my third time recording this game. Why, God. Here's what I think. Every time I get to the end of the game, it crashes. And in OBS, my file gets corrupted. Therefore, nothing gets saved. And all of my hours of recording are for nothing. I've wasted probably a total of 4 hours trying to record this episode. You can see the very first time I attempted to record this episode was June 6th, because you can see the achievements that I've unlocked here. The second time I tried to record it was July 23rd. I got the achievement finish episode 5 polarized for a completely other reason, because the game crashed on my first playthrough when I was almost at the end. And when I tried to play it again for the second time, it wouldn't let me start all over until I finished the episode. So I had to finish it. Ah, man, it has been a journey. And I think what the problem is, every time they play the cutscenes, because the storm and there's so much going on, and then my computer, for whatever reason, wants to go beyond the 60 FPS and start running it at 500 FPS, all of that combined crashes the game, crashes OBS. I'm recording an MP4 format. Therefore, I lose everything. So this time, after doing some research, I'm recording in MKV. I just tested it a few minutes ago. Quality is still the same. Audio is still the same. You recorded in NKV. If the same thing happens, it at least saves everything up until the point the file got corrupted or up until the app crashes. Let's hope that we don't run into this problem again. Because even after you recorded in MKV, you can still remux it, as OBS likes to call it, and then you can change it to an MP4 without losing any quality whatsoever. So I've talked enough. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Life is Strange episode 5. This has been the longest series, probably the worst series in terms of consistency that I've ever done. We started this series back in February, and the plan was, and here I am, I'm finna talk about the same exact stuff that I was talking about the previous time I played this game. But the plan with this series was to, like, on this channel, because I started uploading on this channel this year, we started off strong. I finished the entirety of The Walking Dead first season in the month of January. I had planned to do the same with Life is Strange Remastered, but I was working seasonal at my job, and the schedule started to pick up a little bit in February. So that kind of slowed down the progression of uploads on this channel. Therefore, episodes were coming out a little slower, a lot slower, I should say. And here we are, 6 months later. It's July 29th as I'm recording this video. This episode probably won't get out until August, if I'm keeping it real. But I've been wanting to be so much more consistent on this channel. I'm not trying to make this channel into anything more than what it is, because I make these gaming videos to have fun. If anybody watches these videos, dope, but this channel is just for me to upload gaming videos because I love to create for my own sake, man. Like, I wish I could have been more consistent with this series. Like, my hair probably shorter if you go back to the beginning. Shoot, my background is different. Like, I got more figures to the collection. I just pray everything works out and I'm not wasting my time. Otherwise, I will be recording this for the 4th time. But you know what? I love Life is Strange so much so that I'm willing to play this game, this episode, over and over. And the cool thing too is my schedule at work. I'm starting to finally find some consistency, because my schedule at work, I'm only part-time, but I be working like 30, 35 hours a week. But now I'm finally able to set my availability. So I'm hoping, I told them I only wanted to work Fridays through Mondays and get Tuesdays through Thursdays off. So 3 days off. Because the way I like to live, I like to have my days planned. I like to have a lot of structure in my days to make the most out of it. So when my availability is all over the place, one day I'm going to work at 9 in the morning, getting off at 6. Next day I'm going in at 3 o'clock. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no consistency. And there's no structure. But if they adhere to my schedule requests, because they approved it, if they adhere to it and consistently give me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, oh, it's over, man. I'm finna be uploading on this channel. I'm finna be working on animations on the other channel. And mind you, there's more games coming out that I want to do playthroughs on, like Saints Row The Saints Row reboot is coming out late August. Life is Strange Part 1 Remastered is coming out in September. I'm doing playthroughs on both of those games.
What? Where?
Bro, I promise you this is a glitch. I said this the last time I played it. I'm saying it again. This is a glitch. Everything in Life is Strange is normally a camera angle. Where's the camera angle in this, bro?
Is anybody out there? Please help!
Or was this how it was in the original? I
hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
And then there's another photo down here, but we have to trigger this one first before we can go to the next one.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
I'm gonna be so hurt if I get like, cause I'm telling you, I be getting like an hour and a half into these playthroughs, only for them to not work and the file gets corrupted. It would never sit right with me if I only had 4 episodes out and never finished the 5th one.
The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh Christ, look at that perfect face.
I know she's 18, but come on, man. This just do not sit.
Hold that stare there. Stay still.
Oh my gosh. Yay! Yeah! Like, shut up, bro. You dosed me like I'm barely conscious.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie.
We gotta sit through this man's monologue.
I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong place.
Can you tell, like, I woke up like an hour and a half ago?
Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move!
Bro, you're moving me.
Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes.
Calm down. Look at the outline on her neck, because she's supposed to be wearing a necklace there later in this episode.
But this room is under
I just noticed that.
So all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone, and you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend. Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more.
Bro is getting too into it. He laying down. Like, you still getting the same shot.
Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming.
Facts.
God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
Because I've been controlling her. Simple.
Remember my #1 rule.
Always take the shot.
Shot.
No, that's the crazy thing though. Like, there was, throughout the game, if you was playing this for the first time, every time you was in Mr. Jefferson's class, you would probably never catch the hints that he was the one behind all of this. Because he would throw small hints here and there. But then again, throughout the game, the hints were very minor. Like, you wouldn't even catch them.
Oh, Jesus.
You would barely catch them even if you did play through the whole game.
Happened. So sick.
Because they still barely gave hints that he was the killer from the beginning anyway. Like, they were very small. So it would have never been no real way you could tell.
Oh, I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
The photo's not even there. It's glitched.
This might work.
Oh, that one.
Please work.
I promise you that she wasn't looking at that, man. I didn't see it. And I didn't play this about 3 times now.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection.
I don't understand
the
it.
winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns.
Nah, he was ready to
Or
shoot.
try to fuck with me.
Because Chloe barely raised
It's
the
better
gun
when
and
they
he
don't
already
know.
popped her.
Like pure, sweet Kate.
Kate! Don't you dare talk about Kate!
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you.
Well, I'm gonna outlive you first.
Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
When you told the principal that I made Kate cry, I thought you almost had me. It's good our esteemed Principal Wells is like most administrators. A closet drunk. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
This man had it all planned out from the very beginning.
That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, The dumbass gave her an overdose.
That's what's so stupid. Like, it wasn't like she got shot. You just had this wannabe photographer who wanted to be like his teacher and
Chloe and Rachel. You killed both of them.
They're fucking together in heaven right now. Is that what you want to hear?
oh my goodness.
Why?
Why? Why? Start listening to me, you dumb cunt.
I didn't pick this
I'm sorry,
option last
Max.
time.
That was not cool. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so
Facts.
look at this as a favor.
I can attest to that. I live out
I
here.
see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death.
I ain't had
See,
nothing to do
we're
with
not
that.
So different.
Nah, nope.
Yes, we are.
Don't try and
I
play that
cared
game.
more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead.
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for
This
much longer.
man.
Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max. but
Talk
you
to
brought
him.
yourself here by your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard, so I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you.
No cap. If it wasn't,
Okay. Now, let's see how these shots.
if it
came
weren't for her powers,
I
he
can
would have
see
got
why
away
your
with all of
instant
this, no
camera is
problem.
So appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
All right, what do I do here again? Take it all the way back.
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures.
Had a reference from episode
Especially
1.
while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
Stop it, Ernie.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Nah, you know you like that. You know you like the selfies. Don't play with me. You just mad because I could do it better than you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's with the classic camera taken with the DSLRs. He can't do what I do with a Polaroid. Max is the reason why I want to get me a Polaroid too. But the Polaroid photos are so expensive. Like, I think it's like $30
One of you in
for
a dark corner.
16
and capture
photos.
you in a
Like, what the
moment of
heck?
Desperation. Shh.
You got to
I
make them
believe Max
photos
has taken
count.
what you kids call a selfie.
Oh,
I'm
I'm too busy talking. Did you catch it though? And the only reason I know is because this is my third time playing it. I think he has said I could take any of you and put you in a dark corner at a moment's notice. He said something like that.
Bring any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
He was hinting at the dark room, but they didn't show that in episode 1. So you would have never been able to catch some sus stuff like that.
Wonderful photographic
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
Portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry.
He's supposed to be a famous teacher, but ain't
The
nobody
point
really
remains
paying
that the
attention it seems
portraiture
like.
has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
Whoa,
as
those two in the back
long as
are.
it's been around.
Kate,
Now,
she's
Max,
looking, but she's not
Since
mentally
you've
here.
captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You know, I've usually been pressing A. Who cares? But I'm gonna go with something else. I'm gonna go with the Daguerrean process because that is the answer. I want to see what she'll say.
Process.
Oh, well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well,
Look at her. She's jealous.
Okay then.
Yeah, how'd I know that?
So,
How'd I know that?
The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular.
That answer was a little
mainly
disappointing.
because it gave the subjects
It wasn't
clear,
better than A.
defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously, Max has read them. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday
Time
Heroes
to
contest.
change time.
Winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Looking right at you, bro. I'm looking right at you.
I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
All right, so let's cell phone? No. Yeah, bag. Cuz we got to get his phone number, right?
I should have found you.
Yeah. Whoop, and then warn David. Look at poor Kay. It's all right, Kay. Hang in there, baby
For
girl.
once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
Time travel is so... When you have a...
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole.
When you have...
So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
When you have a game that centers around like time travel...
Past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
It can get a little hard to keep up and, you know, keep everything consistent.
It doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe.
Let's save Rachel
Hi,
first.
Kate.
I mean, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Couldn't save
Kate.
Rachel.
Listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
You never know what people are going through, man. It could be some kind
Thanks.
words.
You always know the right thing to do.
Yeah, man. There's too much evil out in this world to make it worse for somebody. Like, I'll never do nobody wrong unless they, you know, doing me wrong first. You feel me?
Mr. Jefferson.
People don't care, though.
We
People
need to
feel
talk.
entitled.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Well, I'm
I can see
talking
you're
now.
Kissing ass again.
Hmm.
Nothing new.
What
Hmm.
did you just say?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you?
He said, hold on, let me hear this. What?
Not until Victoria knows that hiding behind a screen and posting videos of people is totally fucked up.
Mm.
You know how easy it is to hurt somebody? To destroy their life?
Mm.
Are you proud of yourself?
Mm.
If you have any feelings left,
Okay.
you should think about your actions.
Mm.
Listen, I didn't.
Shut
Of
up.
course you did.
Yep.
You're so insecure, you can't even be happy with your own talent.
Mm.
You have to try and bring everybody down to your mean and ugly level.
Mm.
Not have to listen to this bullshit. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
Well, it looks like you already did, Victoria.
Mm.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
Nah, you.
I sure hope so.
That's what I'm talking
I'm not
about,
going to say
Max.
I didn't enjoy that, but why?
Take
Here's
this.
my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
It took 5 episodes to come to this decision, man.
I
5
can't
episodes and 3
prejudge you,
tries.
But I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Stop it,
Or
bro.
guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo. And maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Look at him scratching it. What? No, see, normally she don't talk in my class, but all of a sudden she come. Like, if a student came up to me and I was doing what I was doing behind the scenes and nobody knew, I'd be like, bro, she's on to me. She's on to me. Like,
Whoa.
see, we traveling into too many different alternate realities. Pac West,
Okay.
Southwest.
You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane.
We got Milk Dud here. Slump.
I hope I did everything right this time.
Like, why couldn't she go with her parents?
Good work, David.
Last thing I want to do is celebrate an opportunity like this with the principal. The principal that wouldn't believe me when I tell him, you know, some serious stuff going on at school.
Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it.
No, you didn't,
I
Max.
fixed everything.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Wowzer.
Because if you fixed everything, why are you not back into your original reality? And she knows that because she sees it the same way we do. It's blurry. See? It's foggy. Look at that man back there. Like, calm
Be
down.
careful. I'm still between realities, and I can't focus on this one for too long.
Thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
You got that beer belly, man. That's why you can't
How
fit.
did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there.
Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed?
Pushing yourself.
Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
You know what I should do, actually? When I get to the parts where the game is getting close to ending, I should, like, stop the recording and start a new one, just to be safe. Like, you know what? Like, I'm... like, it only makes sense. Why risk it and wait for it to crash in hopes that an MKV file saves? Like, when I can just... I know it's coming, so I just need to save it before we even get to that part.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So's the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
I've never had caviar
This is your
before.
day,
Is it
Max.
bad?
You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Nah, man, I don't rock with you like that.
Come on, Max. I've
After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done. You did it. Somehow. I went from the dark room to this gallery. I've been through so many realities in 1 week. Life is
Weird.
weird.
Yeah, you would have thought she would have said strange, right? That's how they get you. I'm skipping talking to everybody else. I'm going straight to my photo to continue the story.
Hey, and there she is to save the day.
Hi. You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
I really like that photo. I don't like that nosebleed though. And that headache. Why out of everybody did Max have the worst repercussions for her powers in the Life is Strange game? And this be the stuff that make my game crash, by the way.
Chloe! Hey, are you
It
okay?
didn't crash here though.
We lost you there for a second.
But whenever they showed the storm, that's what messed my game up.
High altitude. Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot. Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe! Can you hear me?
I'm running.
Hello?
You talking about some? You by the beach? That's the worst place to be. You gonna get swept up in the
Oh my
ocean.
God. The tornado was real.
You going
Oh, I didn't fix
you gonna
shit.
drown before that tornado can even do
We'll
anything
die.
to you.
Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed. There
Shoot.
has to be a way to stop this.
I'm running,
For
man.
good.
I'm running out the dang on town. You'll see how much
Guess
damage that
everybody is a
tornado really
photographer
did in
now.
Life is Strange 2. Life is Strange number 2, the second game. You'll see how much damage the tornado actually did. Because they made it seem like this tornado was finna wipe out.
Excuse me, I'd love to ask you a few questions about your work.
Bro, get away
Sorry,
from me.
but-
Stink breath. Trying to focus. Bro, I could have sworn it was a second lady. I could have sworn it was a second lady. And it took me 3 tries.
Oh shit! Oh my head.
You're like in 4 different realities, Max.
What is going on?
This is like the
now?
4th past you done went to
It feels
within
like
the past.
reality is breaking apart. What am I doing to time?
You messing it up for everybody. That's what you're doing.
I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple.
Are you sure about that?
Sorry, San Francisco. Chloe comes first.
What does Chloe have to do with this tornado? Is it the fact that she's just messing with time so much so I can't say what I want to say without spoiling the rest of the game. So hopefully I'll remember to talk about it in the end. This is just a prime example. Like, this is how reality is supposed to play out.
I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
Even,
You say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
like, we're right back where we started.
It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing.
Because this is how it's supposed to play out.
It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway.
See, like that part's
answer
still ripped
my
off.
question, please.
Eat shit and die.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding.
Get off of
Probably
me.
gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max.
At least give me a tissue.
But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem. Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste.
So that happened.
Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary.
Always.
That's why I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Especially since you've developed from
I mean,
nerd to
nonetheless, it
hero
seems
within
like
a
this
week.
is how reality is supposed to play out anyway.
There's something weird going on with you.
So like,
Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird.
get out of my
There's
face.
that fear. Oh, Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
And the crazy thing is, if he did kill Max, he would still survive the tornado because he's in this bunker.
Please,
That's the crazy part.
don't do this.
I don't like needles, man. There's just something about them being that sharp. And they're supposed to be so clean, right? Right? You hope that they're clean. Unless you want to catch something. This part make me cringe, man.
This final dose won't hurt.
He was finna put her out of her misery with this one.
What?
You gonna have to take this one, David. I'm sorry, I can't do nothing to help you. Bing! I'm sorry, David. Bro, you lost to a tripod.
No, David, no.
How trash do you gotta be? Like, all of that military training for absolutely nothing. Like, bro, you lost to a tripod.
This final dose won't hurt.
This dude has no fighting skills whatsoever, but he took that tripod and knew exactly what to do with it.
David, watch out.
How did you know that? Cause I'm hurt. Okay. Oh my gosh, bro.
Jesus. David Madsen. He's out cold. Good.
Ain't I supposed to ask for some water?
And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Excuse me, but my throat is scratchy. Can I please have some water?
Of course. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
All right, you got me tied up. What if I got an itch? Now I'm really uncomfortable. There's probably something in that water, bro. That water being there was way too convenient.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
We just needed him to bring this
What?
this thing right here closer.
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
And then what? Push it, Max. Kick. Yeah.
No gun. No balls.
Jefferson, it's over.
You
Bro,
are
this is not an
going
anime.
to stop me.
Stupid.
David Madsen. Of
He
course.
talking about some, it's over. No, the heck.
Jefferson, it's over.
Like, come on, man.
You are not
You gotta
going
watch
to
all of
stop
this
me.
pan out before Max can. Like, you gotta trigger this stuff. Two-hitter quitter.
Oh, Lord, Max. Are you okay?
Are you all right? Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David.
This man got out the
Thank you.
military and forgot all that training.
You brought me here.
Slump him
Let's wrap up
again.
this son of a bitch first. He won't be going anywhere when he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn.
That's
to be
basically
captured
him
in a moment.
foreshadowing the options you're gonna have. You're going to prison or worse.
Save Chloe. He burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren, yes, I can use that picture he took of us. Shit, no signal.
Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you won't need this anymore.
All right.
I had no idea he was this sick.
I better go outside and call Warren. Oh, please answer.
Oh, we could. I'm curious.
You won't be
No, not
going,
that.
Jefferson. Oh, Chloe. I'm gonna save you. For the last time. There's no way I'm leaving your necklace here.
Wear it.
David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Jefferson was going to kill me. You got here just in time.
I'm glad. I always suspected that son of a bitch.
Bro, you suspected everybody.
You kind of suspected everybody.
Yes, and this is what I get for wasting all those hours on the Prescotts. I set my sights too wide. Lack of focus.
I know the feeling.
No pun
Well,
intended.
You still had the right idea to tell the principal that Jefferson acted shady around Kate Marsh. And Max, I treated Kate like shit.
Oh, we know.
I know she's a good person, but I'm not.
Yeah, we know.
I hope I get to tell her that soon.
Probably not.
Kate
You know.
was bullied up to that roof. But it was still Nathan and Jefferson who put her there.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
Bro is
That
slumped
pervert
with his
was pulling
eyes
all
open.
this shit right under my nose.
He's just
too.
listening.
I could have stopped him and Nathan if only I wasn't so stupid.
No, I should have told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun. Almost used it.
Because if I would have picked that option, he wouldn't have believed you. They trying to make you feel guilty for the choice that you made all the way back in episode 1. Nah.
I put the school in danger.
Nope.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation.
Decision-based games. This is another one of those games where no matter what decisions you made all throughout the first few episodes, it's all going to come down to the same choice, which is going to make all your other choices not matter that much. That's why decision-based games need to start doing it how like Detroit does it. Not across the span of 5 episodes or nothing like that. Like break it up into chapters and have like different branching points of how the chapter could play out. Like that's how Detroit was. They executed that beautifully, and that's what Life is Strange True Colors kind of did. They took out the episodic stuff and made it into chapters. I need to play True Colors again. I only played it once, but it's a good game, but it's not my favorite.
I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had each other.
Maybe she learned from you.
I think she only learned how to hate my guts. I'm sure you know I hit her the other day.
Yeah, I was
I
there.
know you're sorry.
I'm not gonna make any excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier, but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too. But you saw how that went.
Chloe's tough. Just like you.
I'm glad we have something in common.
I'm glad I stood up for you.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come home after war.
I know, man.
Most people don't know or care what it's like.
They be treating
Except Joyce.
war veterans like dirt,
She gave me hope.
which makes no sense.
new
Like,
life.
maybe because I'm not
And
in
you
the
saved mine.
politics and stuff, but
Chloe,
I don't get how somebody could serve,
she would be proud
come
of
back,
you.
and then be
I
homeless.
just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. I'll start by apologizing to Chloe. I don't expect her to call me dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step douche. So, where is Chloe?
Yep. See, this is where that foreshadow comes into play. You'll be going to prison, or worse. Let's take a look at that worse option, which is tell the
David.
truth.
Chloe is dead.
This isn't happening. It can't. No, God. Not Chloe. Max, are you sure? Are you...
Yes, I saw her. I saw Jefferson Killer in the junkyard last night.
Last night? When I was so close to finding out the truth? I promised Joyce that I would protect her and Chloe. How can I face her and explain this? I never even told Chloe that I... God damn it! You killed my wife's child, you sick fucker! And you
Now
took
his
away
eyes are
my
closed.
stepdaughter?
David, wait!
Max done seen too much in her life over the span of a week. But watching a dude get his brains blown out is nothing compared to watching your friend's brains get blown out right in front of you.
Max, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Bro, you've been sorry this entire game.
What have I done?
Yeah, you going to prison
All
now.
the time I wasted with surveillance. Chloe, I'm sorry. Joyce, I failed you. My family.
You didn't fail. You did your best.
Max, you better get outside. You've seen enough of this room.
David, thank you for saving me.
I'm gonna actually go ahead and stop the recording here and save it just in case, because I'm gonna also go grab me a snack. All right, so we're back. I had to replay this part all over with the whole talk with David, but recording is good, so we're gonna keep it pushing.
Freedom. Holy shit. This storm's real. I need to find Warren.
This storm destroying my computer.
Yes. Warren, can you hear me? Never mind. Listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Yeah, but why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thinks this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
Come on, that's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm is getting smaller. I'm kinda scared.
Okay, me too. But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
Warren's voice acting has to be the funniest throughout this entire game. Cause he talked like he's Sonic the Hedgehog. Max, where are you? No, that's crazy. Like, I know voice acting is hard, man. It's just funny. I tell you what, though. Sometimes bad voice acting is what contributes to what makes a game the game.
And I'm the one trapped in this fucking radio station. Somebody get me the hell out of here now! Now, goddammit,
But I tell you what, Hannah Tale, the voice actress for Max, Ashley Birch, pretty much everybody killed it in this whole episode right here.
Max, it's Nathan.
Everybody killed it.
To say, I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt Kate or Rachel or didn't want to hurt anybody. Everybody used me.
Looking for love in all of the wrong places.
It's coming for me now. All this shit be over soon. Watch out, Max. He wants to hurt you next. Sorry.
Bro, with the music, the voicemail, Max driving in the storm, it just really make her look like a hero, going to save everybody. Because essentially that's what she's finna do. Gotta walk from here, Max. So basically this is just gonna be us walking, trying to get to the Two Wells Diner to see Warren. So I'ma just skip past all of this because we just gonna be saving people as we go. Spoiler alert, I saved everybody that I can. Whoever there is that needs to be saved, none of them rejected my saving. So
Hurry up.
I'ma just save everybody.
Trapped.
If there's anything important, I'll include it, but I'ma just skip till I get there.
Come on, Alyssa. Take my hand.
The very first time I played this, like a year ago, she didn't want my help.
You did it, Max. Are you okay?
Now I am. We need to get out of here.
Alyssa, you go on. I have to help other people.
Watch out, Max.
Damn, that was close. Thank you, Alyssa.
Now we're even. Be careful out
No,
there.
we not. I've helped her at least one time every episode, so that means it's 5-1. We are not even. But yeah, the first time I played this for the, back in 2021 of last year, I failed to save Alyssa one time. And that was in episode 4 at the pool party. Cause I didn't even know she was there. And because I didn't save her in episode 4, she didn't want my help in the scene we just seen in episode 5. And therefore I forgot she falls or something, and I guess she dies. I don't know. You know how clutch her rewind powers are? Watch this. Look at this flame. Look at this. What are the odds? What are the odds? Like, bro, what? Imagine you just in there chilling, scared, but thinking, you know what? We're in a building, so we're at least safe. And then it just blow up out of nowhere.
Yes.
Like, that's tough. And if Max didn't have her powers, you're dead. And our homeless lady ain't there. She kind of seen all of this coming. So you can only hope she got out of here before it was too late.
Oh, she's not here. I hope she's in a shelter. I never even asked her name.
Was that an option? To get her name? For this to be one of my favorite games, I sure don't explore it enough.
Max! The emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
Oh, Max. Oh, Jesus, I am so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you okay?
Yes.
Warren, man, that man, he can't catch a break.
Standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this tornado. Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people out there. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Lauren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce, but it's all we have.
You okay, Warren?
I wonder what it's like to live in them small towns where everybody know everybody.
Warnings, Max. The snow, the eclipse.
There's nothing you could do about it, Warren.
I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
And what would you have done? Got out of town? Like that's all you could have did.
Glad everybody is safe here. But I need that photo from Warren to help Chloe.
I want to skip these conversations so bad because I done did them so many times,
I'm
but
just a pussy.
let's do it, man.
Okay, Max. Excuse me while I go help this other gentleman.
Frank, I'm so glad you're here. Are you okay?
What? Besides this tornado, the hole in my leg, and the fact that my dog is dead. Not to mention I could die on the floor of a diner, and you're the last person I might see? I'm cool. Jesus. And I bet you and Chloe didn't find Rachel.
We found her. We found her. I'ma let him know everything.
Frank.
Yeah, your whole life is falling
I don't
apart.
know how to say this, so
And I'm the last person you're gonna see delivering some bad news to you.
Rachel is dead.
How that feel?
Fuck you, Max. No. No way. She left town. She's gone. How do you know, huh? How?
All of our clues led us to my professor, Mark Jefferson. He had this creepy photo torture chamber. And we found out he was using Nathan Prescott to drug and photograph Blackwell students.
Prescott? Fuck! Fuck, I knew it! I should never have hooked up with that sick punk. Pompidou hated him. You saw Rachel.
Yeah.
Yes. I wish I did it. I'm so sorry, Frank. Nathan wanted to impress Jefferson and he killed her.
How? How did he kill her?
OD'd.
He used some drug and gave her an overdose.
An overdose? The only way Nathan could have done that is if I sold it to him.
Yup. How that feel?
I killed my lioness.
Technically. Yeah,
No.
technically.
What have I done? Where is this motherfucker Jefferson?
He's
Dead.
dead. He won't be hurting anybody anymore.
Rachel. Oh, God. She was the one good thing in my life, Max. I know she was too young. I expect her to leave me, just not how it happened. I would never have stopped her from going after her dreams.
I know. Neither would Chloe.
I knew Chloe and her were close. I was jealous, but now I see why Rachel dug her. And Chloe was man enough to ask me for help after all that shit we went through.
Chloe would appreciate that.
You know, the one time I met my dad, the bastard quoted the Bible and said he wanted to enter his house justified. In other words, to do the right thing. Me too. And maybe you're helping me get there, Max. Don't get me wrong, kid. I still think you're weird. But you're cool.
It took Rachel being dead for him to realize he want to turn his life around.
I can't seem to escape the two whales.
Actually, I can't believe my Rachel.
I don't want to talk to you. Let me talk to
You
Joyce.
talk right now, all right?
Joyce, I can see all up your dress. Come on now, cover up.
Actually,
Bro, I'm trying to talk to Joyce.
Joyce, how are you doing? Just when I think I've already been through the ringer. Where's Chloe?
Don't worry about it.
She's safe, Joyce. She just sent me a text before my phone died.
Oh, thank God. I was torturing myself before you showed up. Oh, God, if something happened to Chloe while I ended up stuck at this diner again.
I'm sorry about all this, Joyce.
Yeah.
Don't be, honey. It's not like you whipped up this tornado on your own.
I mean,
Funny you should say that.
I'm also sorry about everything with David.
You don't have control over any of that. David is an adult, and he has a lot more age and experience under his belt. And if he doesn't always show it,
She's like the best side character in the game. Like the most, there's always has to be that sane, conflict resolution character. I don't even know what I'm responding to right now. Perfect Storm, not against you.
Well, I didn't mean to take David's side against you or Chloe.
I know you try to see the good side in everybody, and David needs to try that too, but that's not important now.
I just want our lives to be normal again.
With all the shit going on this week, I think you're right. And look at me, trying to keep my family together. Again.
Joyce, you've gone through so much for Chloe and David. If you were my mom, I would be so proud.
Oh, sweetie, thank you. But your parents should be prouder of you.
And we never meet them.
Even David
We don't
told
even
me
know
how
what they
tough
sound
he
like.
thinks you are, and he doesn't give out many compliments, as you know.
David is a real hero. I don't know what he's gone through in the war, but I can imagine. And he even
I didn't
showed
even
me
pick
how
that
to
option
find my
last time. I
own
just wanted to hear what
strength
she would
under
say.
extreme conditions.
I am so glad to hear you say that, Max. I know he's not always an easy person to defend. Most people only see him at his worst. You've seen him at his best.
Only because I was there to help him become his best. And to rewind a few times. Alright, Warren, what's up, man? You always get the short end of the stick. I'm not even here to see you. I'm here to get that photo. That's tough.
I hate to say I'm glad to see you, but I'm so glad to see you.
That's okay. The important thing is that you're safe. And I know you can take care of yourself after Nathan.
Should have done that a long time ago. But damn, Max. Can't believe you actually drove down here in the middle of a fucking E6 tornado. Just for one photograph?
He like, not for me.
I know you didn't come for me.
Warren, I came for all of you.
Oh man,
Just tell me you do have the photograph.
that's
I
tough.
just want...
Now shut up and listen.
Oh yeah. You're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
I feel
I
bad
wish
for
I
his
would have.
character.
So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. Trust me, okay?
I always do. You should probably tell me quick.
I had a vision in Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying Arcadia Bay. I went to the bathroom and saw my best friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott. You with me so far?
Where else could I be? Go on.
Then I found out that I could rewind time. And long story short, Mark Jefferson is insane and dangerous.
Whoa. Is that all?
I have to go back in time. Jefferson already killed Chloe. I can't let
probably
that
shouldn't have
happen.
said that.
I have to do something, Warren.
Will Joyce hear that?
Max, going back in time is what caused the storm.
All because of me? How?
Normally I pick the other option.
I'm not a real scientist, even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory.
And I need to look into what chaos theory really is.
What happened with Jefferson?
I'm finna look right now.
Did he hurt you?
He used Nathan to get drugs and money for him. Jefferson tied me up and dosed me with some drug and took sick photos of me. It was so horrible.
Max, I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. You're the bravest person I've ever known. You know, I want to kill that son of a bitch. Where is he?
Dead. History. Which I need to change fast to make it right again. Is that bad?
For every action, there's a reaction. Whenever you reversed or altered time, maybe you caused a chain reaction. Even in the environment.
Warren, I know this all sounds insane, but you're the only other person who I can count on now. I wish we had more time together. Do you believe me?
Max, of course I believe you. You're the most amazing person I've ever met. And I'm glad you trust me.
Always. I just wish I could trust my powers. I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
Yeah, because they never
Even if
say
it's from a wizard or a
how she
mom,
got her powers.
You're part of something bigger. I don't believe in fate or destiny, but after this week, I realize I don't know shit.
That makes both of us, Warren.
I do know you're here for a reason. And I guess it's up to you to find out why. Max, I'm sorry you got stuck in this. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. But I have total faith that you'll do the right thing when the time comes. I'm so proud of you, Max. How could there be a more important moment in history? And I'm in the middle of it with you. So thank you for trusting me.
Thanks for being here. Always.
He like, all right, here you go. Here go that photo.
Hey, be careful out there.
See, he always been getting the short end of the stick throughout this entire series, so I'll just give it to him. Shout out my phone.
For luck.
Plus, we're going back in time, so technically the kiss never happened. So why not give it to
Just in case we
him?
don't get out of this, I wanted to say,
I know, Warren.
That
of
boy.
course you do.
I'm gonna make the right choices from now on. I swear.
That's why you're Super Max.
We got no time for this shit. Come on, Max. Chloe. Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now.
Come back here.
Sorry,
Pay for what
Warren.
we did to Rachel. Chloe, wait, listen. I can walk and listen, okay?
Stop and listen for once.
Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit. Nathan is the fucking serial
See,
killer.
how you gonna...
We saw the proof. Now, excuse
I'm the
me,
one
I'm
who
going
could
to that
travel
party
through
to make sure he
time,
never
so
hurts
like...
anybody again. Are you coming?
How you gonna argue with me?
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
How do you think?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Let's see, because you can mess up. Is it X?
Chloe,
Yeah, it is. It is.
Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. But I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson. With one bullet.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
Can I still mess up?
I fucked up, Chloe. I wanted to make things right, but everything turned out wrong.
Max, what the hell are you talking about?
Why does it even give me the option to say nothing?
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
That's scary.
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. But Chloe, there was no way I could do that. I had to return to this timeline to see you again. I had to.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse for you. But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation? Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David, he'll believe us, and he can actually stop him. Right?
How? Without us
Is that
being
why you
there to
stuck
back
with
him
my
up.
head? Because you think he can help us? Really?
David couldn't even do it. He wouldn't have been able to get the job done if it wasn't for us.
Chloe, David saved me from Jefferson. If he didn't track down the dark room, I'd be dead right now.
Max, I had no clue. I should have been the one to save you, but I'm so grateful David was there. So what's your plan?
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much. I believe you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes, you are. So listen, in a few minutes, I won't know any of this happened. Nothing. We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David, and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
Alright, so the scene coming up is where my game crashed the second time, aka the last time I tried to play this. So I'm starting to think if I should probably save it again, save the recording, and then go from there. Hopefully it won't have me replay that whole conversation though. Yep, right here. See, look at the top left. My game is playing in 500 frames per second. I'm gonna go ahead and save it real quick.
A few moments later.
Dude, I made it this far just to find out that I wasn't even recording. 25 minutes. And the only reason I knew was because I was gonna stop it here to save the recording again. It doesn't even let me pause it to go back.
Later.
I double checked, man. It's recording this time, bro. Man, it has been a
I see
journey.
that the real Max is back. So how was your time trip, dude?
Shut up. Oh, you're alive. You're alive. Oh, both of us. I did so much to bring you back.
I knew someone right,
It
man.
worked.
I
Actually
knew
worked.
someone right.
You're with me again.
Looks like even fate doesn't want us apart. And you traveled through multiple realities just to save my ungrateful ass over and over, and I hope it was worth it, but I don't blame you for wanting me out of your life after all my drama.
Come on. I'm the official drama king and queen of Arcadia Bay this week. Just look at what my powers have caused in just a short time. Nobody.
You're Max fucking Caulfield, Time Warrior. Even if you weren't, you're kind and caring. Nobody could have a better best friend. Nobody. You didn't ask for any of this to happen, but it did. You need to accept how awesome you are.
Maybe I willed it subconsciously or something. I always wanted my life to be special. An adventure. But not without you. And it didn't happen until I moved back here. So, without you, my powers wouldn't even exist.
And for whatever scientific, mystical reason that we'll obviously never figure out, we were meant to be together at this exact moment in history. I have to think that Rachel was somewhere behind the scenes, fighting for justice.
I'd like to think that too. We all owe Rachel Amber. Now tell me everything that happened. You remember, right?
Well, we left the party and made sure Jefferson couldn't find us. For once, I was glad I lived in an actual fortress. Then the storm got hella crazy, and you said we would be safe at the lighthouse.
Chloe, look. The storm is getting bigger now. It's coming closer. I can't even believe this is real. This is happening because of me.
Stop it. Stop beating yourself up, okay? We've both paid our dues already on it. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that monster. Who knows? This could be Rachel's revenge. Our revenge. The lighthouse is out of the way of the tornado. Come on!
Wait, Chloe.
I've got your back, Max.
Whoa.
Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm back in class. What the hell?
These pieces of time can frame us in our glory and our
I have to
sorrow.
listen to this Jefferson lecture again.
Imagine me, Max. Imagine the amount of times I had to listen to this
Can
stuff.
you give me an example of a photographer?
I love this game, man, but it's getting to me.
Am I stuck in a time loop?
This has been the most difficult thing I've ever had to record.
Diane Arbus.
Be calm and don't freak out.
Why Arbus?
Yet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as torture,
Wait,
right?
what's going on?
Frankly, it's bullshit.
Nobody even cares?
Keep that to yourself. Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
Yeah. That's what he said last time, and I didn't
Everybody's
catch it
gone now.
because I was talking.
Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I just wanted to know if you'd like to spend the rest of your life in my darkroom. Your purity inspires me so much, and we could be so happy together. Who needs selfies when I can give you portraiture?
There's no... I like to think of it as our dark room. It's the only place I truly feel safe and protected from the storm.
Of course, Max. I can capture you over and over. You can be my model for life. And death. We are going to be so happy together in the dark. Just make sure you stay pure. I won't like it if you get dirty like Rachel or Chloe.
Alright.
This can't be real. I don't believe it.
That's what I said, man. That's what I said when I realized I played for 25 minutes and forgot to punch record. Like I knew when I was playing, I'm like, did I hit record? One of the worst things you could do.
Hey, Kate. Max, why did you stop me from jumping? What kind of friend are you? You never understood me, or what happened to me. Now my family will never leave me alone, and that means I'll always be alone. Thanks to you.
Kate, that's not true. I've always been your friend.
Skippity doo dah. I'll be joining right behind you. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and knock all of this out and pick it back up when some important stuff pops up. I just wanted to say this part tripped me out the first time I seen it.
This one is for Samuel.
Because I never noticed this the other couple times I played it up until about 30 minutes ago when I was playing without recording. I was like, wait a minute. That low-key scared me.
Don't try to hide, Max! Get over here! Let me capture you!
Jefferson is coming after me again.
Max!
No.
You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die.
But you open, freak. Dug her body up to be with her.
Come on, girlie.
Bottles. This might be hell.
Max! There you are.
Max, don't fuck around. Rewind.
Bro, I cannot win. I'm stuck. Like that, I'm stuck. There's literally nothing I can do. I'm finna be done. I'm finna be so done.
Don't try to hide, Max! Get over here! Let me capture you!
Listen to the music. They're playing the pause menu
Jefferson is
music.
coming after me again.
Max! You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now
it's no music playing.
Oh, Max!
There's literally no purpose to this being in the game. They just did this to drag on the episode. I'm very convinced that that's what this part is for. I don't even think I needed to collect those bottles, to be honest. I think it was just for the achievement. I think that was optional. Should have just went to the bench and tested that theory. Because every photo in this game is optional.
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here?
I am when your mom is away.
I'll let her know that.
Hello? Hey, honey.
Bro, I've been
Just making
recording
your
for
fabulous
like
breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at 2
2.5 to 3 hours now, man.
What?
I could have sworn I started like
Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up.
the
Now
top
I
of 10
need
o'clock.
you to
It's
get
12:47. Would y'all be mad if I skipped all of this?
I think you'd be perfect for my new photo series on retro grunge.
It's literally adding nothing to
You
the
have the same
story.
qualities that I loved in Rachel Amber, but not Max.
Max is a fucking child.
Oh, Christ, I know. And she never shuts up, does she?
All right, we're back where we left off. I'ma just take a chance, man. If my game freeze, I'ma just have to continue this, the last half of this another day. We got like 20, 15, 20 minutes
Holy
left of the
shit, Are
game.
you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind. Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers? I tried to help. I only wanted to do the right thing. No, you only wanted to be popular. And once you got these amazing powers, your big plan was to trick people into thinking you give a rat's ass. That's true. I wasted my power on trying to be friends with everybody. About time you admitted that. But it's way too late after everything you've done.
I don't normally pick that option. I just wanted to see what she
great
say.
Friends. And my power helped some. Please, stop playing innocent. You're a goddamn hypocrite. You've left a trail of death and suffering behind you. That was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that? We all are. This isn't about Chloe, or even me anymore. Gosh, you're so selfless now, Mahatma Max. It's too bad you pissed your power away on high school drama. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she's our friend? That she respects us in any way? Man, you are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name. And someday Chloe will destroy... Oh hell, speak of the devil.
I think this is where my game froze for the first time.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head. She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality. After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I am seriously glad to see you.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome home, Max.
When I played this on June 6th, yeah. It had messed up right there, but I'm playing, man.
I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it. Yes, of course it's cool. Thank you. This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out, girl.
Man, I'm sorry. I don't got time to listen to everything.
You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like... destiny. Let's talk about your superpower. Epic! I pledge allegiance to Max and the power for which she stands. Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
Raw and rough.
You saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life. Since you're the mysterious superhero, I'll be your faithful chauffeur and companion.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in
As long as you're
time.
my partner in time.
I love
might
that
get on the
line.
other side of that door before you, Lupin.
Hey, I'm already here.
Race is on. See you soon.
Max, you better come check out these files.
It's not a drawing. Look.
We're almost there to the end.
Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy.
It's like they're giving us a recap of the entire game.
I know.
For
Until I see it first. You know the rules,
They're trying to persuade your final decision,
It's
basically.
weird hanging out with you again.
That's why, I mean, Max and Warren would have never worked because Max and Chloe's dynamic was just...
Oh, awesome picture.
They had so much history
So
together. Their
badass.
chemistry was way
Chloe,
better.
You're back. I'm just... Kate wasn't the first.
I mean, you can clearly see that they cared
All
about
those
each
homes are
other.
filled with other victims.
Rachel! Oh, Rachel, no!
Yeah, they don't want me to go over there to see the body.
Chloe.
That's tough.
Rachel, why? Come on, Max, we're almost there.
Here we... This is it, man. Oh my gosh. Bro, if anything happens from this point on, I'm gonna be so hurt. Let's do it, man. This is it.
Max, come on now. Don't worry. We'll be okay.
Here we go. The final scene.
Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Chloe, I must have passed out.
Thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay? I swear. But that nightmare was so real. It was so horrible.
I done gave this episode my everything, man. I done gave it my everything.
I caused this. I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction. Fuck all of that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me. Which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing. Max. This is the only way. I feel like I took a shot 1,000 years ago. You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me
To die.
Fuck that. No. No way. You are my number one priority.
Which basically makes everything we did up until this point for absolutely nothing.
I know. You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me. Don't say that. I won't trade you. You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny.
That's all it's been.
Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate, Chloe. Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision. Chloe, I can't make this choice. No, Max. You're the only one who can.
This is what it all comes down to. This is what it all comes down to. Sacrifice Arcadia Bay or sacrifice Chloe. I know it was one part of the game where I was talking, I was like, hopefully I remember to say it at the end. To be honest, I don't remember what I was talking about, but I think Chloe pretty much touched on it. What does Chloe have to do with this tornado? Is it the fact that she's just messing with time so much, so I can't say what I want to say without spoiling the rest of the game. So hopefully I'll remember to talk about it in the end. This is her fate. I think that's what I was talking about. Her fate was inevitable. So the very first time I played this, I chose to sacrifice Arcadia Bay. But that ending was so basic. The more interesting ending to watch is sacrifice Chloe, and I've never seen that before. So we're gonna sacrifice Chloe. Rewind all the way back to episode 1, let her die, which basically means Max will have everything we've been through would have been for nothing, right? Let's find out.
Max, it's time.
Cue the music.
Chloe, I'm so sorry.
Or is the music still glitched?
I don't want to do this.
I know, Max. But we have to. We have to save everybody, okay? And you'll make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel. Being together this week, it was the best farewell gift I could have hoped for. You're my hero, Max.
Oh, Chloe, I'm gonna miss you so much.
I feel like the music is supposed to be playing.
I'll always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak.
Cause my music
Max
glitched.
Caulfield, don't you forget about me.
Never.
I don't know, man. Yeah, there's definitely supposed to be some music playing.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
You don't know who the fuck I am.
I might just have to edit the music in there.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh no, the music wasn't glitched, I guess. Wow. Look, he regret that too. You're done. Wow. He doing all that back and forth walking and he still ain't even come across Max. Wow. all that she's been throughout this game, for it to come down to just one choice like that. And I remember watching Game Over ENT back when I played it for the first time, and after I finished it, this ending was so much more compared to saving Chloe and sacrificing Arcadia Bay, because in that ending they just drive out the city and that's it. But in this one you got a whole like cinematic cutscene of the very... Wow. So yeah, Game Over ENT was like, he feels like this is the true ending to Life is Strange. And the storm never came. This is my first time seeing this ending, by the way. This is really sad. She got the doe necklace. See, like there's... right off the bat, this ending is so much more. There was so much more put into this ending opposed to the other one. So I'm assuming everything still happened the way it was supposed to. Jefferson went to jail. What's his name? Nathan, he went to jail. Max still saved Kate. Like, I'm assuming all of that still panned out the same. She just had to let Chloe die. That was the sacrifice. Joyce done lost everybody, man. Oh my gosh. She lose her husband and then she lose her daughter. Goosebumps. Victoria doing here? Is that Frank? Yeah. Yep. And that dog's still alive. That same blue butterfly. I guess that was Chloe's spirit animal. Wow, man. That ending was pretty sad. We did it. 1:13 p.m. We started at like 10. It's done. Started in February. Here it is, July. It took us 6 months to finish out this series. You decided to sacrifice Arcadia Bay, 57%. 43% decided to sacrifice Chloe. I don't care. My real choice is sacrifice Arcadia Bay. I'd rather have everybody else die except for Chloe. David got a scar during the fight, 93%. Well, shoot. David killed Jefferson, 52%. 73% saved the trucker. 66% saved Ethan. 67% saved Alyssa. 77% saved the fisherman. 63%. You didn't change Joyce's mind about David. I didn't even know that was a thing. 62% told the truth about Rachel to Frank. 53% kissed Warren. That's it, man. That is it. And I knew, like I said, I had to finish this one out because it wouldn't sit right with me to only have 4 episodes done. And where's episode 5? Like, I just never got around to it. But we're done. This will probably go up sometime first week of August, early August, and then after that I'm gonna come back with I'm gonna do a playthrough in the Saints Row reboot, playthrough on The Last of Us. Those will be the next 2 playthroughs coming up. And then after that, mainly I'm gonna do playthroughs on games that are brand new. But of course I am gonna do Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered, which is 3 episodes, and I'm gonna finish that. I'm gonna make it my mission to finish that in a span of like 2 weeks. Then I do want to do Life is Strange 2, play True Colors again, finish out The Walking Dead. So basically, once we finish up Saints Row and then The Last of Us, the next playthrough after that will be Season 2 of The Walking Dead, the definitive edition, which I'm really excited for. Oh, man. If you made it this far into the series, thank you so much. I know nobody watches these videos, but if you're in the future watching this and you made it, thank you. And it's games like these that really make me want to be a voice actor. So, mark my word, I will be in a game like this one day. You will hear my voice. Other than that, thank y'all so much for watching. This was the best Life is Strange in the series, in my opinion. This wasn't the best game, no, had a lot of glitches, but we did what we had to do. Other than that, I'm gonna be so hurt if I turn this off to find out something didn't record. I'm done, man. I'm finna get something to eat. You do the same. I'm June. See y'all in the next one. Peace out.